pretty easily and use this one as a little bit of fuel against the Bulldogs. I think it's maybe you never want to say a good loss, but a learning chance for Hanover this year.
Going against an Axel team last week that had won 32 games, or that was their 32nd win in a row. It's pretty hard to believe that run the Eagles are on. We're about 20 minutes away here from kickoff on a football Friday between the 2-4 Linn Bulldogs and the 3-3 Hanover Wildcats on the KNDY featured game of the week. I want to thank our sponsors before we get started. Bruna Implement, Hanover Hospital, B&W Electric, Moe's Stop Shop in Linn, United Bank and Trust of Linn, Blue Valley Technologies, Inline Construction, Hanover, the Blue Valley Insurance Agencies, Citizens State Banks, Ricky's Cafe in Hanover, Coolman Implement, Titan West, Midwest Products, Set Brothers Petroleum, Hanover Housing Authority, Hanover Electric, Freeman Farmers Mutual Insurance, the Linn Nursing Home, OK Service, Main Street Market in Hanover, Goog's Bar and Grill in Hanover, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, and, of course, the Landall Company. About 17 minutes away from kickoff here between the Bulldogs and the Wildcats. We're going to take our first time out. Don't go anywhere as the pregame coaches' interviews are right around the corner.
Our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game. The staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company since 1947.
Hanover Hospital is your hospital close to home, where your friends and neighbors provide high-quality, family-friendly, state-of-the-art care for you and your family, featuring holistic pain management with local personalized treatment, as well as cardiac, imaging and radiology, lab and therapy services, and emergency room facilities, all at Hanover Hospital. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic are offering free sports and school physicals. Call today to schedule your appointment.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today. Service in all brands of equipment.
Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn is your stop. Fuel up and fill up at Moe's Stop and Shop. They have gas available, plus they have drinks, snacks, and a whole lot more. Your convenience store is Moe's Stop and Shop. Fuel and then fill up right off the highway in Linn. Moe's Stop and Shop. Plus they have drinks.
Max Blonsky back here with you tonight, along with my friend Jeff Ward of the TVL Spotlight, with me on the color analyst here on this breezy Friday here in Linn. Winds will be about 20 miles an hour out of the northwest. It's going to be a chilly night for football, but a hot one on the field between the Wildcats and the Bulldogs here tonight. Looking at both of these teams just real quick, Linn comes in with a 2-4 record on the season, winning their last game out 84-18. That 84 the North points was the most points scored in Linn High School football history. So the offense is hot for the Bulldogs. Here coach Trevor Kuhlman, who will talk to these here in just a little bit on our pregame coaches interview, hopes to keep that offense going here tonight. As for the Hanover Wildcats, they come in after a 56-0 loss at Axel. The North, Jeff and I were just talking about it a moment ago. Nothing to hang your head about in that contest against a very high for the Bulldogs powered Axel Eagles team in that one. Looking at the district standings, Hanover comes in with a 2-1 record in district, of course 3-3 overall, while Linn on the opposite side 1-2 in districts, 2-4 in the starting for the overall. Nothing to hang your head about in that opportunity here tonight with those district standings to stay out of playing that number 1 seed in the district standings, which looks to be on burn as we go at it. Of course, here tonight, Linn Bulldogs faces the Hanover Wildcats over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1. Bruce Bierking and Jason Brenniger have the district call on that one, as Marysville has made the trip east to face Hiawatha. So, Jeff, looking around the league as well tonight in the TVL, what other action do we see going on tonight?
Well, we start off a big one in the TVL. Axtell taking on Frankfort. Elsewhere, Blue Valley is at Doniphan West. The Centralia Panthers host Riverside. Clifton Clyde hosts Rock Hills. Onega is at Troy. Valley Heights takes on Wabaunsee, and Washington County facing Linn in a big matchup for the Tigers. That one could be important for Washington County.
Now, looking real quick at that Axtell-Frankfort game, a state-ranked game, both teams within that first to 5 in that matchup. What do you expect to see, or what do you hope to see if you're Coach Nick Anderson going up against, like we talked about, that high-powered Axtell team?
They need to be gap assignment, friendly. They need to be smart about what they do. The Frankfort defense is going to have the biggest test of the night, trying to slow down an Axtell offense that is consistently putting up points. I think the offense knows what they're doing for Frankfort. Wes Anderson is one of the better quarterbacks in the league by far. I think if that offense continues to do what they do, it's really going to be on that Frankfort defense. Can they slow down Axtell?
And an opportunity next week, too, to catch the Frankfort Wildcats. We'll have their game over at Hanover next week. It's going to be senior night for the Wildcats next Friday in the last regular season scheduled game in Week 8 of the Kansas high school football season next week before we start getting into playoffs. It's hard to believe that this football season is already wrapping up. We're going to take our second time out. Keep it tuned in right here, though. We're going to sit down with head coach of the Hanover Wildcats, Matt Hoyer, as well as head coach for the Bulldogs, Trevor Kuhlman, as we're just about 10 minutes away from kickoff here on our Friday night featured game of the week on KNDY as the Linn Bulldogs host the Hanover Wildcats.
October is Cooperative Month, and Blue Valley Technologies is celebrating. Join us on Friday, October 27th for Drive-Thru Donut Day. Swing through on your way to work or school and have breakfast on us at our west parking lot from 7 to 10 a.m. We'll be giving away donuts, hot apple cider, coffee, special merchandise, and 2 chances to win $25 Blue Valley bill credits. We hope to see you on Friday, October 27th in Home City.
I know it takes good hands to place the winning kick. This is Jack Limmer, holder of the Big 12 champion Kansas State Wildcats. Inline Construction of Marysville specializes in concrete, commercial, and residential construction. Call them today at 785-562-5525 to plan and execute your building project. When you hire Inline, rest assured you'll be in good hands from start to finish.
As a business owner, you work hard to make a profit. Earning a living and supporting your family is always on your mind. At Blue Valley Insurance, we can help you lower your business expenses by finding the right insurance coverage at the best rate to protect your investments. Our agents have many years of experience handling all types of insurance policies, including commercial insurance. We have offices in Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville. Put us to work for you. Blue Valley Insurance.
Agriculture. Our country was built on it. Our children are fed by it. No one quite understands the unique needs of the farmer in United Bank and Trust. Whether you raise crops or livestock, you need the right equipment at the right time. Our ag loans can help you acquire and maintain that equipment when and where you need it. Contact one of our experienced ag lenders today. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome to our Friday night featured game of the week. Coach's pregame sit-down. First, catching up with Hanover head coach Matt Hoyer. Coach, you fell 56-0 versus Axtell last time out. After taking a look at the tape and processing that one for a week, what were your final thoughts?
We kind of struggled with slow starts, and it's really important at the beginning of the game, we execute a little better and, kind of get to a better start to where maybe, we don't fall down so early. And I think that, that was kind of magnified a little bit with, a very good team in Axtell. And I think that our kids, were kind of knocking them out, and, in response, we were a little bit sluggish. And I think that, kind of led to a lot of compounded things that put us behind the 8 ball pretty quickly.
Now, this is your 19th year coaching football up there at Hanover, Matt. What have you seen change over the last couple of years, and how have you been able to adapt to those different changes?
Well, I think every year, you have to adapt a little bit, not only to the athletes that you have, but also to, different things and different schemes that people are, running towards you. That's one thing, as far as through the course of, my years of coaching, you have to continue to adapt, and you have to continue to learn, and you have to continue to change, a few things here and there. Those adjustments are going to be key, and, that's one of those things where, I probably didn't do a very good job last week, and I need to put our kids into a better situation to, be successful on Friday night.
Now we're winding down to the end of the season here. Last two scheduled games for the year before Week 9 pops up. How important are these two contests for your team, not only from the winning standpoint, but to get some seeding in districts?
So I think extremely important, not only just, trying to get a little bit of momentum back that we had there for the previous 3 weeks, but also to, get our seeding the very best that we possibly can. And I think that's, extremely important on both ends because, at the end of the day, as long as you make it into the playoff, you have a chance, but at the same time, hosting a game or, less travel or playing a lower seed on the other end is, definitely important. And it's one of those things where, the momentum that we gain here in the next 2 weeks can be extremely important.
Now, as you look at tonight's contest versus the Bulldogs, what is Linn going to throw at you, and what are you going to have to be prepared for?
They run the ball hard, and they want to come right downhill at you. They have a very good quarterback in the open field, and it's going to be extremely important for us to, make sure that he doesn't get up to full speed before we get to him. We got to keep him bottled up, and we got to keep him from, breaking into the open field, and we got to keep him from, getting into the open. It's one of those things where we've got to be extremely assignment sound, and we got to make sure that we keep our angles and we keep our gaps, and we don't allow those creases for him to break through.
Joined now by head coach of the Linn Bulldogs, Trevor Kuhlman. Coach, a 84-18 offensive explosion last time out versus Donovan West. What did you take away from that contest after watching the film and a week worth of practice?
I thought we did a lot of positive things. Part of that 84 points was we had great field position on a lot of drives. We come out, we'd execute, run 1 or 2 plays, and we're able to score. So it's kind of one of those things, we never anticipated that we were going to score 84 points, but we're able to get a lot of kids opportunities. I think we had 7 different kids score a touchdown, got a defensive touchdown, and returned a kickoff.
Good evening, ladies
so
and gentlemen.
we found different ways to put the ball in the end zone, so that was kind of exciting.
You talked about executing when you get down there in the red zone and on those short fields. How important was that to see that you were able to do that?
It was nice, in a lot of ways this year we've been carried by 1 or 2 kids offensively. They've kind of taken on the load, and to see some other kids step up and rise up to the occasion was nice to see, and gives us confidence moving forward that we can rely on those kids to make plays.
Now, your defense was able to hold Donovan West to 18 points in last Friday's contest after a few blowout losses there for you guys. Is that a confidence booster going into tonight's game versus Hanover, or how do you take that?
It definitely is. Whenever you can slow somebody down, especially after the gauntlet we've played the last 2 weeks with Axtell and Frankfurt, anytime you can have some success is going to build confidence.
Now, when you look at this Wildcats team, what are you going to have to be prepared for in tonight's game?
They've got some good skill players there. They're pretty athletic. They've got some decent speed, and, we have to be able to control the ball and, attempt to slow them down. They're a good team. They're well coached, and their kids know how to win.
This has been the KNUY Friday night featured game of the week pregame coaches sit down with head coach of the Hanover Wildcats, Matt Hoyer, and head coach of the Linn Bulldogs, Trevor Kuhlman. Now don't touch that dial. Friday night action is right around the corner.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover. From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
You work night and day to get the crop in. You worry about the weather. You worry about prices. You have repairs to deal with at the worst possible times. It's a lot of work and a lot of worry. But when it's all said and done, you wouldn't trade places with anyone. Making things grow is in your blood. It's in ours, too. We're a community ag bank. Citizen State Bank. Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
Coolman Implement and Hardware is your AGCO Alice White, Testing, Leaner, and Gel dealer with personalized care since 1995. See Coolman Implement and Hardware for farm equipment, electrical and plumbing supplies, parts, sales, and service. Your AGCO Alice White, Testing, Leaner, and Gel dealer is Coolman Implement and Hardware in Linn, Kansas.
And rounding out the starters from Palmer, a junior, number 77, Ashton Jackson Wells, coached by Trevor Simpson, assisted by Michael Volker, Roddy House in right, and Brett Peters.
High standards were set, and improvement was never ending. At Sap Brothers, our goal is simple: to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. And we'll reach our goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Join our team, Sap Brothers Petroleum in Philly, Crete, Lincoln, Humboldt, and Hanover, Kansas.
Max Plasky back with you here in Linn. Hanover Wildcats versus the Bulldogs, out 2 minutes away from getting started. We're going to bring you your starters real quick. First for the visiting Wildcats, number 2, Cameron Juneman Jr., number 4, sophomore Braylon Mine, number 5, junior Riken Stallbauer, number 13, sophomore Tanner Bruna, number 18, sophomore Alec Juneman, number 24, junior Braden Schwartz, number 32, senior Levi Griffin, and number 34, a senior Patrick Cook. The Wildcats are coached by head coach Matt Hoyer into his 19th year here at Hanover. Now for the Linn Bulldogs, starting with them, number 2, a freshman, Grayson Oldie, number 12. Junior Matt Kern, number 45, a sophomore Dylan Oldie, and number 77, a junior Jackson Welch. The Linn Bulldogs are head coached by Trevor Coolman, entering his 3rd year here at Linn. We're just about underway in this district matchup between the Bulldogs and the Wildcats here on a chilly, breezy, yet beautiful Friday night for football. Max Blasky with you. Jeff Woods here to my right as we get situated here in Linn, ready for kickoff. Hanover will be in their red white tops with blue pants and white helmets with a a blue power hat on the side, while Linn will be in their all black uniforms with a gold stripe down the pants and their black helmets. Linn will receive the first kick. Hanover will kick off here west to east, right to left, as we see it. Temperature just about 50 degrees here, wind about 20 miles an hour out of the northwest. It's a chilly one, it's a breezy one, but it's going to be a good one here on a Friday night feature game here on KNUI. First kickoff of the game goes deep down into the end zone. No return coming up for Linn on their first possession, but they'll get an opportunity to get their offense on the field first. Jeff, we talked about it coming off an impressive 82-yard win, an 84-point win last week. Chance to get the offense going first here for the Bulldogs.
And I think that offense needs to stick with them in this one. If they can use some of the things that they did last week and get going this week, it'll be a huge key in this ballgame.
Of course, the Bulldogs will be led. about an 18-yard pickup there for Turk on the first run of the night. Talking to head coach Trevor Coleman, he said Turk is one of those players just wants to get the ball in his hands the majority of the time. There we see him in the backfield, taking the handoff down the left side of the field, picking up the first down for the Bulldogs. High formation now. It'll be Oldie followed by Dylan Oldie. Hands off to Turk, following his big fullback up the middle. Fights through the middle of that Hanover defense for about 3 to 4 yards. That will be it for Linn on this first down.
5, a short 5, be second and about 6 from the 35, their own 35. Turk, the ball carrier. Looks like he hits the line of scrimmage, and Hanover held there by a pack of Wildcats. Third down. And 5 to go for the Bulldogs.
Let's go. Gotta want it. Big bridge run, whether or not you talk.
Some laundry on the field. Going to be offsides Wildcats. And that could give the Bulldogs a first down, and yes, it does. First and 10 Dogs at midfield.
Come on, boys, let's go. Use it here. Let's go. Knock him off the ball. Get down there. Knock him off the ball. Let's go.
Diesel Dylan Odie, the ball carrier, gets back maybe a half a yard. Got back to the line of scrimmage to be second and 10 from midfield. Diesel Dillon, the ball carrier, takes it for about 4. Second and 6 inside the Wildcat territory at the 36-yard line. Third down. And about 6 to go. Diesel Dillon, the ball carrier, number 21, comes in to trip him up and takes it to right outside the 30-yard line. Be 4th and 1 for the Bulldogs. 4th in the inches. Fourth down. On a nice last push there, could have got him over. And they're going to place the ball down. Oh, they say it comes up short on the mark. And the Wildcats hold. It's going to be 1st and 10 Wildcats. No measurement. Stallbomber, the ball carrier, takes about 3, be 2nd and 7 from their own 38-yard line.
Thank you.
33-yard line, sorry. And off up the middle, loses a couple tackles. Number 18, Alec Juniman, ball carrier, takes it for a Wildcat first down into Bulldog territory at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, Wildcats.
I never locked shit up or turned any of that off. Got there this morning. Come on, get in there. Get in there.
Swing pass to the right. Complete number 4, Braylon Mine. A gain of about 6 on the play, be 2nd and 4 from Bulldog 25-yard line. Number 18, the ball carrier, Juniman, he takes it down to right outside the 10-yard line, be 1st and 10 Wildcats, about the 11. Number 5, the ball carrier, Stallbomber, takes it down inside the 5, it looks like. Maybe right inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and a short one. Stallbomber takes it up the middle for a touchdown, Wildcats. 5:52 to go in 1. Hanover draws first blood, 6-0. Two-point conversion coming. Throw back to the middle, and it's caught there by number 13 for a 2-point conversion, Tanner Bruna. First quarter, 5:52 to go. Hanover 8 and Bulldogs 0. Like I said, the junior high girls will be selling raffle tickets for 2 Hanover banners that will be raffled off at halftime.
B-U-L-L-D-O-G-S
Number 11, Kickafer doing the kicking for Hanover. Back for the Dogs. Number 5, Connor Oldie. Gets the boot away. And I believe it's going to roll into the end zone. For a touchback, Bulldogs take over. 1st and 10 at their own 15. Number 4, Turk, the ball carrier. Up the middle, gets about a foot on the play. He'll be second and a long 9. Fumble on the play, and looks like Hanover recovered. Or take 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 16-yard line. Pass in the flats and takes it down to, didn't quite get in. Don't have it marked and no signal yet. Oh boys, no instant replay. They're going to have to figure it out on their own. The 1st and goal for the Wildcats at the 1-yard line, looks like.
The black flag.
And a snap over the head. Goes back to the 15-yard line where Stahlbaumer gets on it. And a host of pack of dogs get on him. For 2nd and goal. From the right out inside the 15 for the Wildcats.
Oh, we didn't score another one? I thought we scored another one.
Second and goal from the 15, outside the 15 for the Wildcats. And jumped up and knocked down by number 11. Number 11 comes crashing through. Wyatt Wyke. 3rd and goal from inside the 15 for the Wildcats. Pass the left side down to about the 5 or 6 yard line. See where they place it. Gonna put it inside the 5, about the 4. 4th and goal for the Wildcats. Timeout. 4:07 to go in the first. Bulldogs.
I have to keep sipping on it until I know it's cold enough and I try it. The Wildcats, let's go Bulldogs beat the Wildcats, let's go Bulldogs beat the Wildcats, let's That's what we do when they're being too loud. The Wildcats, let's go Bulldogs beat 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 the Wildcats.
And for 24-hour fueling at OK Service. They also handle tires, tire repair, exhaust work, and oil changes too. Stop by, say hi to the folks at OK Service in Hanover.
Next, I'll be back with you here, Jeff Wood with the DVL Spotlight 2 on my left. Hanover threatening again on their second possession inside the 5 after a turnover inside Hanover territory. 4th down and 4 now to go from the Wildcats. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Running back in the backfield to the right of Stallbalmer will be June. There's going to be a pass complete.
Stallbalmer to number 2.
Cameron Juneman with the 4-yard touchdown completion there. Hanover puts it up 6 and just too easy there for the Wildcats.
It was just a simple slant play and got it right across the middle and had the Bulldog defense flat on their feet.
Stallbalmer's favorite receiver here so far tonight. Second catch for Juneman. First touchdown on the night. 2 receivers right. Juneman and to the left of Stallbalmer. Going in motion will be a Wildcat looking back to pass into the flat top for Juneman. And that's going to give Hanover the early 16-0 lead here in this one. We're going to take a timeout. 4:03 left to play as Hanover leads 16-0.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
Linn Community Nursing Home raises the standard in long-term residential care. You'll discover a family-oriented atmosphere where visitors are welcome 24/7. Rooms are already furnished and can be personalized with your favorite photos, decor, and extra touches. Your loved ones will enjoy the savory restaurant-style menu available, ensuring nutritious meals. Linn Community Nursing Home is more than a facility. They're a tight-knit community and dedicated to providing the best care in a place that feels like home.
For Linn. Number 5,
16-0 the score. Hanover leading in this one. Keith Kafer gets a boot into that one. That's going to go over the head of Oldie as Hanover will start their 3rd offensive possession. Of course, here tonight, our Friday night featured game of the week over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1. The Marysville Bulldogs fighting with the Hiawatha Redhawks. Bruce Dierking and Jason Brenniger on that call. Of course, KNDY is your home for college sports too, as well this weekend. KU Jayhawks 2:30 kick down at Oklahoma State. We'll go ahead and call it big upset over K-State last week. That pregame starts right here on 95.5 at 2, while the Wildcats look to redeem themselves down at Texas Tech. That's going to be a 6 p.m. kickoff with a 4 p.m. pregame starting there. First offensive possession for the Bulldogs here on this one. It's going to be a sweep to the left side for Connor Oldie, a 3-yard loss. So that Hanover defense has been stifling here tonight on that front line, Jeff.
Linn needs to
second and about 13 for the Dogs.
To go away from just their simple, small offense. They've got to go over the top and get something going here because Hanover is sniffing out every small play that they make.
Had a good play on the first, play of the game. Kevin Turk took it up the hole for a big chunk of yardage. Here's going to be a regular run for Dylan Oldie here down to the left side, picking up that large yardage and then some close to the first down marker. We're going to give them a 13-yard pickup here in this one. First and 10 is going to be the call up to the 25-yard line. Big Dylan Oldie getting into the action there on that one.
Yeah, forget about going with the big play. Just hand it to 45 and let him run, because that was impressive.
Dylan Oldie clocking in at 190 pounds. Big boy as a sophomore. Got a bright future here ahead of him in Linn. Here's going to be a run left side. That's going to be Connor Oldie getting the run. Stopped for another loss.
Stop in the backfield.
Or we're just going to call it a no gain on that one for Oldie. As Hanover has been stifling here tonight. We're going to have a timeout here. We're going to keep it, though, right here as we take a look around the TVL. What else is going on, Jeff? Of course, with the TVL Spotlight, you got any score updates for us here tonight?
We have Centralia up 12-0, Valley Heights 16-6 in their ball game. A couple of big games there. Don't have a whole lot else going on. Axel, there we go. Axel is up 14-0 on Frankfurt. 2:26 left in the first quarter. That just coming in.
Wow, that was going to be a heck of a game. We talked about it in the opening. A big district game for both of those teams. You know, when I look at the Frankfurt schedule, of course, we'll have them on the call next week versus the Hanover Wildcats up at senior night for the Wildcats. But between the Linden game that Frankfurt played and now this Axel game, the team is going to be tested going into playoffs.
They're going to go through some things in that district, and they've got the guys to do it. But man, oh man, it's going to be a tough challenge for them.
Their own 25-yard line.
Second down and 10 now for Linn as they look to get on the scoreboard. Ball's going to be at the 25-yard line. In the backfield will be quarterback Grayson Oldie, or excuse me, that's going to be Turk. He's going to flip it down to the left side. Pass is complete to his buddy Dylan Oldie. About a 2-yard pickup there for Turk on the first pass play of the night. Jeff mentioned it there just a little bit ago. Going to have to look to get this offense rolling in some different ways for Linn here tonight.
And that was a little bit dangerous. That pass was just kind of a floater out there. That could have just as easily been taken back by a Wildcat DB and put in for 6 again.
Pass completion nonetheless on a windy night here in Linn. About 20 miles an hour is what we're clocking it in at. So we'll see some grounded down here tonight, but Linn might have to look to get something going. 2 receivers left. It's going to be Oldie in the backfield next to Connor. It's going to be a run up the middle. That's going to be Turk actually in that quarterback, and stopped on the quarterback draw for a loss of 1 was Gavin Turk. Braden Schwartz getting in there for the tackle for loss, and once again that front line of the Hanover defense staying strong.
I'm not sure that Linn has converted on a third down yet. They have really struggled, and they've got to get that going. They really have to pick up those third downs.
0 for 2 on third down convert. As a turnover inside the red zone for Hanover, gave them short field. Turk's going to punt it away, gets his hand on this one. Punt goes across midfield, takes a healthy Linn bounce all the way down to about the 21-yard line, and that's where Hanover's going to get their third possession rolling.
1:21 to go in the first.
1:21 here to go in the first quarter yet. Hanover leading this one 16-0. They jumped out first on a 2-yard run by quarterback Ryken Stahlbaumer. And about a minute later, after that turnover inside the red zone for Linn, Stahlbaumer finds Juniman in the back of the end zone for his first touchdown of the night, finding him on both 2-point conversions. Hanover leads at 16-0 here on our Candy Wine featured game of the week. Max Blasky with you along with Jeff Wars. Stahlbaumer's going to pitch that to his running back down the right side. Has some room. 0-2 rumble. That's going to be Alec Juniman down the right side all the way down to the 20. Goes from the 25 to the 20, and that's going to be a first down Hanover.
Juniman has really impressed me in this game. He is running the ball with effectiveness, and again picks up a nice gain for Hanover.
35 pickup is what we're going to give Juniman. Hanover did a good job of getting to the outside of that Linn defense, putting that defensive edge in limbo, and Stahlbaumer with the correct read on that one. 2 wide formation out, 2 receivers left. 1 to the right. It's going to be Juniman to the right of Stahlbaumer again. Long count now here for the quarterback. Swing pass here near side to Hunter Keycafer. First catch of the night, getting down the sideline, down inside the 10 will be Keycafer, but we do have a flag on the play. Let's see what that one is. Just like that, Jeff, Hanover inside the 10.
This might have been a little bit closer to the line, though. Maybe coming back.
Let's see what the official call is from the white hat. We're going to have an holding on the offense, so it is going to be on second accepted penalty on the night for Hanover.
When you see a bubble screen like that, there's always something that's just a little bit trickery in there, a little bit, hey, try not to look at this, and that's exactly what Hanover pulled off there.
When you get those wide receivers out there trying to block your corners, a lot of times those hands get to the outside and easy holding call. First down and 13 now to go. Ball on about the 25-yard line. Swing pass out to Kiefer again as he runs over a man down the right side. Boy, a physical run after catch it out for Hunter Kiefer.
Kiefer just lowered his shoulder on that play like he was Shannon Smith and just gets right through there. A big play for them.
Second down and about 3 now, as that was about an 11-yard pickup there for Kiefer, trying to get him involved into this contest here early on. Stallbomber's going to be alone on the backfield in the second down play. Juniman will be tight right side, 2 receivers to the left, Kiefer and Bruna. Stallbomber's long count now, as going in motion will be Kiefer. Up the middle goes the run for the quarterback draw. We're going to get a first down. Pretty close to it anyway, as now Hanover is inside the 10.
I don't think anyone expected that not to be a quarterback draw. The way they had that spread out, it was perfect for Stallbomber to get right up the middle, and he made a terrific play.
And we're doing a good job of getting all their athletes involved, not only in motion, we talked about it earlier, but also in general, getting everyone the ball that needs to. Rolled under 30 seconds now, first quarter left to play. Hanover leading this one. It's going to be option left side. They're going to pitch to Alec Juniman. He's going to try and catch the head. Ball is out. Linn's going to catch that one, and that's going to be a turnover, Hanover.
Oh, wow. Offense, just a couple bad mistakes now in deep in their offense, and now they turn this one over and give it back to the Bulldogs.
So just like on that 1-4, Hanover fumbles it going into their end zone. A golden opportunity to push this score up. Now Lynn's going to get an opportunity to cut it down. Long field, though, to go. Ball's going to start at their own about 10-yard line. Hanover runs on late. There's a ball again. It's on the ground down the middle. Hanover recovers that one. Just like that, Hanover Linn gives that back
and forth. And had the shot and gave it up just like that.
Quarterback can't handle the snap on that one. Lynn's going to give it right back to the Wildcats.
Right inside 10.
You know, we don't give enough credit to the weather tonight. You go outside and slap yourself on the palm, it's going to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine that, a pigskin hitting you over and over and over again. That's truly what happened there.
Quarterback under center was taking that snap. Must have just hit a little bit too hard off that palm. Dropped to the ground, and Hanover in golden position again. Ball inside the 10. We're going to call it about the 9.5. Stallbomber in the backfield, and now it's going to be Juniman to his right side. He's going to get the run again, a pickup of about 5 yards, and that's going to take us to a quarter break. 16-0 our score as Hanover leads in this one. We're moving to the second quarter on our KNDY featured game of the week. Keep it tuned right here. Second quarter action coming up.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas. Apply out Wildcat Booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Matt Blonsky back here with you. Jeff Wars to my left. The second quarter action getting underway. Hanover leading this one 16-0. Scoring got started when Reichen Stahlbaum ran it in for a 2-yard touchdown with about 5:52 to play in that first. Linn fumbled it inside their own 10 on the ensuing possession. Gave Hanover excellent field position. Hanover took advantage. Stahlbaumer found Cameron Juneman in the back of the end zone for a touchdown and his favorite target. Both of the 2-point conversions here tonight, giving Hanover that 6-0. Wildcats threatening now in this one, down inside the 5-yard line. Linn already fumbles 2 on the night. Jeff got to clean that one up here in the second quarter.
They do. If they were able to keep the ball a little bit better, you have to think this game is closer than what it is.
First drive of the game went down deep into Hanover territory, but Linn just couldn't capitalize. Here's going to be a pitch to Old Gene. Old Gene's going to try and catch the edge. Good defense there by Hanover. Gavin Turk, the do-it-all man for the Bulldogs, is going to pull down the tackle on that one. That's going to be a no-yard play for the first run of the night for running Old Gene.
And Linn snuffed that out pretty quickly. They were able to figure out exactly where that ball was going, even seemed like from the snap.
Good defensive stomp there for Linn. Let's see if we can put 2 together. 3rd down and 5 now from the 5. Linn threatening. We're going to try push play. Staying on his feet will be Stahlbaumer, and that's going to be a touchdown as he reaches across for his second rushing touchdown here on the night.
Sometimes it doesn't even, you don't have to do anything difficult. The 3 touchdowns Hanover's had tonight have all been easy plays. Just run it right at him, and that touchdown pass was just a crossing route. It's difficult. Don't make it complicated, and that's what Hanover's done tonight.
22-0 air score as Hanover scores right out of the quarter break. Yeah, from the 5 yards, you don't really see a quarterback sneak very often, but with Hanover, be surprised. 3 receivers left. Stahlbaumer will be alone in the backfield. Let's see what it is here. Fakes the screen pass, now goes near side. Who else but Juneman? That's going to be a catch as number 2 hauls in his 3rd 2-point conversion here tonight in this one, giving Hanover the 24-0 lead. We're going to keep it right here, though, as we take a look at some other things going on across the league. Jeff just hit us with that update. If you're looking for some more football here, of course, you can swing over onto our sister station, FM 94.1, AM 1570. Bruce Deer with the call with Chase Berniger. Marysville.
A couple.
Number 21, Hayden Barron's the kickoff. And he gets the boot away. Wyatt Wyke, number 11, takes for the Bulldogs and takes it out close to midfield, where the Bulldogs will take over about their own 36-yard line. 1st and 10 Dogs trying to get something out and going here in the second quarter. Terrible Turk the ball carrier takes with a pack of Wildcats hanging on. He takes it for about 7 yards. 30, 24, and 25 for the Wildcats were hanging on as the Turk was dragging him for 7 yards. Second and about 4. Inside Wildcat territory. And Turk keeps the ball, and he can't get away from number 30, Levi Griffith, I believe. And takes him down for a 4-yard loss. Be third and about 9. A long 8 for the Bulldogs. Back in their own territory.
We're going to call it about the 37.5-yard line here in Linn. Empty formation now. Turk will be the lone man in the backfield. 2 receivers left. Tight running back to the right will be Dylan Oldie. He goes in motion. Left side is going to be a swing pass here. Near side to Connor Oldie. He's going to try and get some room. Now he runs to the right side. Takes it across the other end of the field. Pick up of about 1 for Connor Oldie, but a lot of running with no execution.
It started out, I thought that was going to be a halfback pass, but they had nothing going on downfield. He tries to cut it up back up the middle, and nothing doing for Linn.
Trying to get a little tricky there, and, not even tricky, just trying something else. We heard that from Coach Trevor Kuhlman in his pregame interview, just trying to get this offense going after last week's explosion against Donovan West. 84 points for the Bulldogs, for a team that averages 38 points per game. This Linn team always seems to find a way to be able to put up some points, but so far here tonight, being shut out 24-0. 9 minutes left to play here. Second quarter. It's going to be a 4th down right at midfield. Turk's going to look left. Now goes right. Pass is incomplete as screen pass over to the right side. Looking for his man. I believe that was Connor Oldie. Pass is going to be incomplete. And second turnover on downs on 4th down.
Oldie hadn't turned his head around there and was not ready for that pass, and he just sailed right over his head.
So now Hanover with the ball inside Linn territory. Lynn's going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with them here on this one. Hanover leading 24-0.
Quality, integrity, durability. These values make Landall stand out above the rest. Landall Company offers stable employment, recent increase in wages, overtime hours, growth opportunities, and a benefit package that includes $2 per hour shift differential, 4% attendance bonus, profit sharing, fuel allowance, and a comprehensive insurance package. Join the Landall team. Apply online at landall.com or phone 785-562-5381. EEO Vets and Disabilities welcome.
Hard work has never come so easy. What you say when you take on a job with a New Holland all-purpose tractor from Can Equip. Whether a Workmaster Utility, Power Star, or T6 tractor, you'll maximize your productivity with exceptional power, convenience, and comfort. Buy now and take advantage of no interest, no down payment, no payments for 12 months, followed by 2.25% interest for 48 months on select models. Visit Can Equip in Marysville and see how easy hard work can be. Offer ends December 31st.
Max Lansky back with you here in Linn. Jeff Wertz to our left. Of course, stay tuned after this broadcast. We're going to have the Farm Bureau Scoreboard Show brought to you by Bryce Leonard and Patrick Booty of Marysville twice each hour after the contest. Pass is going to be complete to the left side. Who else but Cameron Juniman? Cameron Juniman's going to break it down the right side, inside the 10, inside the 5. He's going to be pushed out of bounds by Turk at the 2-yard line, but that's going to be a 37-yard pick up for the Hanover Wildcats. Wide open on that left side was Cameron Juniman. Took about a 5-yard pass, took it the rest of the way, almost for a touchdown.
And there was no penetration by the Linn defense there. He had all day to throw that ball. I can't believe that both of those players were so wide open for Hanover.
Stallmauer had all day to set back there. Now deep inside the red zone, ball's going to be marked at the 2-yard line. Gavin Turk saving a touchdown for the Bulldogs, but Linn threatening again. To the right side of Stallmauer will be Juniman. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Going in motion is Little Gene. We're going to fake it his way. Now look for a slant. Now Stallmauer's going to try and make something happen. He's just going to throw it out of bounds. Is inside the pocket, but it's going to be an incomplete pass there for Ryken Stallmauer.
He ended up just dishing that one pretty quickly after, I'd say they didn't have any pressure before that one. They got in the backfield and made him uncomfortable.
24-0. Our score here, 8 minutes left to play, second quarter. Hanover threatening deep inside Linn territory, inside the 5 after the big 37-yard pickup by Cameron Juniman. Favorite target so far here tonight for Stallbaumer. second catch now, but all 3 two-point conversions have gone his way in this one. Running back to the right of Stahlbaumer in the shotgun will be Juneman. Then looking like they're going to bring pressure. No, they draw back. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Juneman's going to go in untouched for a 2-yard touchdown. Cameron Juneman, first touchdown here on the evening for him as Hanover takes the 30-0 lead with 8:06 left to play here, second quarter.
And the Hanover offensive line just opened that up pretty easily, and he could have ran in there with 4 more seconds on the clock, easily gotten through.
30-0 our score here as Juneman walked that one in for a 2-yard touchdown. First one here on the night as he has had himself a heck of a run. 2-point conversion now here for the Wildcats. Juneman to the right of Stahlbaumer. We're going to fake it. Jim Stahlbaumer looks to pass, has all day. Now pressure comes off the ends from the Bulldogs. Breaks that one, throws it to the back of the end zone. Who else but Cameron Juneman? A one-handed catch in the back end of the end zone. Heck of a catch.
That was incredible. He gets up with one hand. And
for a 2-point conversion, they run the score to 32-0 with 8:06 to go in the half.
Nothing.
32-0 our score. 8:06 left to play here. Max Blasky with you. Jeff Wirtz of the TVL Spotlight to our left. As we get closer here towards halftime, we'll take a peek here, talk a little bit about the TVL realignment possibly coming up for the TVL with the talk of Republic County adding into the league, Troy and Donovan West possibly leaving here in the next year or two, so some new scenery might be coming here for the TVL. Keep it tuned here as we're going to go ahead and run our news, weather, and sports, even if this one happens to get out of hand. 32-0, 8:06 left to play here before halftime. Hanover leading this one, and they have from the jump. Scoring got started with a 2-yard touchdown run by Reichen Stahlbaumer. Stahlbaumer found his favorite man, Juneman, deep in the end zone for the second score. Stahlbaumer put his second run up on the board with about 11 minutes there in the second quarter. Dylan Oldie's going to take this kickoff about the, we're going to call it the 20-yard line, and Oldie's going to be down for just a little bit now. Getting helped up, but boy, he took a shot there.
I think he... again, the weather, the cold. You get popped like that, and it's going to sting for a little bit. He's up, though, and ready to go. A tough kid is Dylan Holt.
Tough team is this Linn Bulldogs team, looking to continue their momentum after last week's 84-18 win against Donovan West, but running into a buzzsaw that has been the Hanover Wildcats here tonight. Of course, Hanover won the contest last year 62-12, ran away with that one in the first half, and it really has been a one-sided affair the last couple years. Last 2 contests, Hanover is outscoring Linn 120-24, so Linn just looking to put some points on the board here in this drive.
And it's imperative that they do get a score here. If they give up another one without getting points on the board, this game's over. It's just over.
Linn will start deep in their own territory, about the 15-yard line. It's going to be run up the middle. Dylan Oldie, that's not going to be Dylan Oldie as he has to take a break on the sideline. Turk's going to get the 1-yard pickup there for the do-it-all man for the Bulldogs. I mentioned a little bit earlier, too, a different game, a different team. In that game a couple weeks ago against Frankfurt, Linn held the ball for almost 8 minutes.
The bottle. You don't see those very often where you can just run the ball slowly. The difference with this one, Hanover's defense is straight to the ball. There is no wait around for the Hanover defense. They are going to come up, they're going to smack you in the nose, and they are going to enjoy every bit of it.
And just like that, on a defensive call there from Jeff, Gavin Turk takes it around the left side.
For the Bulldogs.
his safety position. Brigham Bruner is going to get the tackle and possibly could have saved a touchdown there because on that sweep play, Turk had a lot of space here on this near side.
And he's very good in open space, and Bruno made a very nice stop.
High formation, we're going to go sweep with Turk again. He's going to try and meet that edge. Cameron Juneman's going to push him out of bounds for about a 2-yard pickup again. So getting it slowly down the field, but here we are with another 4th down call from this Linn offense.
And it can't just be the same play over and over again for Linn. I think they're starting to get a little bit hyper, a little bit panicked. They've got to slow down if they don't have any chance in this ballgame.
Don't want to talk about, again, a little bit of the defense from the Hanover Wildcats. Cameron Juneman playing left in here today. That pitch came to his opposite side. He came all the way across the field, pushed out Turk on that one. So some fire from the Wildcats here tonight. High formation again for the Bulldogs. Their center will be Oldie. He's going to look back to pass, has a man near side off his hand, incomplete. Grayson Oldie was trying to find Connor Oldie here near side. Had a man, but just couldn't quite pull that one down.
And that hit him in the worst possible place, right in the hands. Just no play there could be made because it was such a zip pass.
And a good play call nonetheless. So Oldie ran a little 5-yard and out. Would have been good enough for the first down. Just couldn't quite pull that one in. Pass was a little high. Now this Linn defense is going to have to hold strong. Trailing 32-0 here. 6:50 left to play, second quarter, before we get into halftime. Max Blasky with you here. Jeff Wirtz of the TVL Spotlight to my left, keeping us updated on all the scores going on around the league. We'll take a look at that here in just a little bit after this Hanover drive. So Balmer in the backfield with Juneman to his right. High snap again. It's going to be a little trickeration. There goes Old Gene down the left side. Speedster's got a seam down the middle to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Hanover Wildcats. A 25-yard touchdown by Aiden Old Gene as he puts the Hanover Wildcats up 38-0 if my math is correct.
And what a nice play there by Old Gene. He's really impressed me tonight. He has made some really nice plays. And, again, another threat that Hanover has in this offense.
Watched Old Gene play a couple weeks ago against the Blue Valley Rams, and you want to talk about impressive. I think he ran for over 100 yards in that contest, and a smaller running back, too, only clocking in at 5'6". But, boy, does he have some speed and was able to find the edge in this one. Hanover's going to go wide, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now we're going to have a flag. We'll see what the call is. Delay a game on the Hanover Wildcats on the 2-point conversion, something you don't see very often.
Just could not get the right players on the field, could not get them in the right position, and now they're pushed back a little bit for this try.
So it's going to go from, I believe, the 2 to the 7 on the 5-yard penalty on the Wildcats. Third accepted penalty so far on the night for Hanover. Both teams with a turnover, 2 as well in this one on a cold, blustery night in Linn. Stallbalmer alone in the backfield, motions a man right to left. Juneman's going to be tight near side as that's been his favorite target here all night. He's going to look that way and find a crossing pattern just out of the outstretched hands of Aiden Old Gene. 2-point conversion, no good. And that's going to keep us at 38-0. We're going to take a timeout. Keep it tuned right here as we come back. Hanover leading 38-0.
Have you ever wondered what sets Sunflower Community Credit Union apart from the rest? It's the power of ownership. When you join Sunflower Community Credit Union, you're not just a customer. You're a member and an owner. Sunflower Community Credit Union is a member-owned, nonprofit financial institution that places our members' needs as our top priority. We're here to help you grow your savings, manage your finances, and achieve your dreams. Visit Sunflower Community Credit Union in Marysville, where ownership matters.
Max Blasky back here with you on a Friday night football. NUI featured game of the week here, Linn Bulldogs versus the Hanover Wildcats. Jeff Wirtz to my left. Jeff, what's going on around the TVL here tonight?
Well, Axel has now pushed it to a 22-0 game. I'm sorry, I'm just getting an update. They have made it 30-0 now over Frankfurt. So Axel playing some very good football. Elsewhere, Valley Heights up 40-14 in a game against Wabaunsee. And just all sorts of great games across the league.
It's been a heck of a league games here so far as Hanover is going to look like they recover this kickoff. Let's see what the call is. The last two kickoffs, I haven't really mentioned it, but Hanover's been booted right up into the air. Linn will recover, though, the kickoff, but an interesting strategy to try and just get it up into this strong north breeze, try and get it down. That time, Hanover almost got it.
And in this Kansas weather, you have to play with it every once in a while. You have to use it as a ninth man every once in a while. Get that going, and he was trying to make a good play there, trying to make maybe a little bit of a trick play there and end this thing, and can't fault him for doing that for Hanover.
Leading 38-0 are the Hanover Wildcats now. Linn just looking to extend this game and put some points on the board. Turk's going to get it up the middle. A bevy of Hanover Wildcats come in for the tackle, led by the big man up front, Patrick Cook. It's going to be the first man there, but a positive gain for the Bulldogs on their first down play. 3-yard pickup is going to be the call for Gavin Turk, who has toted it 11 times so far here tonight. Talked about it in the opening. All you can do it, man, has had to do it all here so far tonight. He's going to be in the backfield now. One receiver right, two here to the left side. It's going to be a quarterback power down that right side. Turk hits the hole. He's going to be close to a first down, but a good positive play there for Turk. Let's see where they mark him. It's going to be just short of that first down. So we're going to call it a 6-yard game now, 3rd down and 1. But a place where Linn has had some trouble here so far tonight. 0 for 4 already, and 0 in 3rd down conversion just in this first half alone.
And Linn has to break that streak if they're going to get anything going in this first half. They've got to get this 3rd down.
3rd down and 1 to go. Ball's going to be inside Hanover territory at about the 35-yard line. Handing it off left side will be the big fullback, Dylan Oldie. He's going to power himself forward for about a 2-3-yard pickup, but good enough there for a first down. And a moving the chains play there for the Bulldogs.
Oldie able to stretch out a little bit and get that first down. He didn't really have a whole lot of running room there, but it was able to make his length the factor in that ball game, and in the run,
Stretching out that long frame for the sophomore there, picking up the first down. Now Linn taking a little time off the clock here, just rolled under 5 minutes left to go here before halftime. Hanover leading 38-0. Took about till the midway point of this first quarter to get a score out, but since then it's been all Hanover. Here's going to be a pass over the middle for Turk. It's going to be incomplete. Now Turk is 2 for 4 passing the ball. Talked about wanting to try and take the top off there. Had 2 defenders, though, for Hanover.
That was a dangerous pass. That many white hats down there was a scary opportunity for Hanover. They could have easily taken that over and put this thing away.
One turnover apiece for both of these squads here tonight. Both put the ball on the ground pulled out, on snaps. There's going to be a penalty flag, and that's going to be a first penalty on Linn here as the big fullback, Dylan Oldie, jumped trying to get to the left side of that line.
Oldie didn't hear going on two. He went on 1. And for a guy that size, you cannot disguise going forward.
2nd down and 15 is the call. I thought it should be first down, but 2nd down and 15 is what the yard marker says. Ball at the 40-yard line in midfield. Turk's going to get it down the right side. Finally, some running room there for Gavin. Breaks the tackle, dives forward for a first down. 17-yard pickup there for Gavin Turk as we finally see this Hanover offense get a decent-sized gain on a play.
And you don't think that Turk wants this game. He makes that extra play, and then did you see the end of that? Takes a nice dive as well to get that extra 1 or 2 yards. Wants this and wants it big time.
One of 2 seniors on this Bulldogs squad here tonight, playing his last home game of his high school career, wanting to leave it all out on the field here tonight in this one. First down and 10 to go from just outside the red zone of Hanover. Two receivers left. Turk will be in the backfield with Dylan Oldie to his left. Oldie's now going to motion left side, possibly screen pattern. No, it's going to go right up the middle. There goes Turk. Down the left side, up the middle. There goes the speed for Gavin Turk. 23-yard touchdown run there by Gavin Turk. Puts Hanover on the board with 3:47 left to play here in the second quarter.
With Linn on the board now at 38-6, still the two-point conversion is pending. They can get that on the board and make this just a 30-point game and make it not so dire for the Bulldogs.
And finally, Linn able to get something going up the middle, but the explosiveness of Gavin Turk, we've seen it here on the last two plays. Once he hits that hole, boy, he is quick. It's going to be Turk in the backfield now with Oldie to his right, two receivers left side, quarterback power to the right side. Hanover snuffed that one out from the get-go. Turk's going to try and power his way forward, but it will be no dive. Conan Juneman's going to pick up the tackle on that one, but Hanover's still leading in this one, 38-6. We're going to take a timeout. Keep it tuned right here on KNDY.
Equipment rentals from Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber make the job easier if you're a professional or do-it-yourselfer. From power tools to generators, air compressors to nailers and fasteners, concrete tools, scaffolding, and more. Rent a Bobcat, dump truck, man lift, ladder, scaffolding, as well as pressure washers, insulation blowers, drywall tools, tile cutters, and more. Rent by the half day, weekend, or week. See the entire list online, including pricing, at axtellumber.com or visit either location today.
Hop in, let's go to Honeyman Ford in Seneca, the best place to be.
Skip the drive. Come see us right here in Marysville, Kansas. At Honeyman Auto Sales and Service, you will find the same honest sales experience backed by the same reliable service. With the same goals in mind, our Marysville location is sure to provide you with a satisfying vehicle experience. Find us on Facebook or stop in at 1122 Pony Express Highway today.
Have you driven a Honeyman Ford lately?
We don't have to tell that harvest season is here. And while you're working the fields, Kramer Oil is on the road for you. Kramer Oil's commercial fuel delivery brings premium fuel right to your farm, making sure your machinery never skips a beat. Fast, reliable, and always on time. Because during harvest season, every second counts. Keep your farm running smooth with the name that's been there through it all. Kramer Oil. Our family serving yours for generations.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company, since 1947.
Gavin Turk finally gets Linn on the board with 3:47 left here before halftime. Hanover still leading though 38-6, and what was the first half offensively for Hanover, where they got just about anything and everything they wanted.
And this one is going to be an interesting drive. They get pinned deep now in their own territory after the kick. They're going to have to go pretty much the length of the field to try to get this touchdown. This is a key drive for Hanover.
Ball's going to start at the 2 according to the marker, but there goes Juneman down the left side, breaks one tackle, gets up close to a first down. And Alec Juneman has had himself a heck of a night so far here tonight. They're going to mark him a gain of 9 on that one, 60-plus yards for the Wildcat here tonight on just 6 carries, a touchdown, but to a fumble to his carry there in that first quarter. Second down and 1 now. Ball's going to be placed just outside the 15-yard line, right at the 15-yard line. Sawballer with Juneman to his left side. Will motion old Gene that side. They're going to try finding him left side. Pass is complete to Tanner Bruna. Tanner Bruna is going to break a tackle. Now goes across midfield, still fighting all the way down to the 20-yard line of Linn. Finally pushed out by Turk, but another big chunk play for the Wildcats.
And that's exactly what they needed. They had to get out of the shadows of their own goalposts, and they did just that with that nice pass.
40-yard pass completion. We're going to call it on that one. And once again, a catch and run. A simple flat out there for Juniman as he caught it at about the 25-yard line, took it all the way to the other end of the field inside Linn territory, now threatening inside the red zone.
And the good offensive players get those yards after catch, get those extra steps, and that's exactly what happened there.
Stahlbaumer in the backfield, in the gun. He's going to fake it there to Juniman. Now looks back to pass. Tries to go right side. Now Rikens does stand a step up. He's going to keep this one down for about a gain of about 3 or 4.
Inside the 15 at the 14.
Will be placed at the 14-yard line, so it is going to be a 5-yard pickup there for Rikens. Stahlbaumer. Second down and 5 now for Hanover, but a good job by the Linn defense to not give up the big play through the air like they have already twice here so far tonight.
And Stahlbaumer, with just a little bit of improvisation there, he was able to get some yards out of that. That's what you want out of your quarterback. You want smart play, don't force anything, and make plays if you have to.
Making a play there with Stahlbaumer. Now he's going to be alone in the backfield. Ball's going to be just outside the 10-yard line as he looks back to pass. Pressure coming off the left side. And Linn's looking to get there, and they will sack him. Big sack there for the Linn Bulldogs. Coming up with the tackle was Dylan Oldie and Wyatt Wyke getting in there for the sack. Hanover's going to take their timeout on their third down. We're going to keep it right here with 1:53 left to play. Hanover leading this one 38-6, but Linn finally there bringing an overload blitz on the left side, getting home to the quarterback.
And that was a terrific play by the Linn defense. They were able to break through, and you've got to do what you've got to do against a quarterback like this, and they were able to get kind of a jailbreak blitz there and get a big sack for him.
Max Blasky here with Jeff Wirtz of the TBL Spotlight, keeping us updated on scores throughout the night. Anyone's here before we get into halftime, Jeff?
Well, Axel is pulling away from Frankfurt now 34-0 at halftime. Axel just doing what they do. A big-time offense there.
Axel looking to get their 34th consecutive win on the, past 3 seasons. Back-to-back 8-man Division II state championships, and looking like the team vying for a third straight under head coach Eric Detweiler here this year.
And one more, while I'm here, the Eagles, Clifton Clyde Eagles, are up 36-6 on Rock Hill. So, Eagle fans, I'm getting my first update there. Clifton Clyde just rolling right now over the Rock Hill Grizzlies.
And needing a big win for Clifton Clyde's confidence here so far this year after falling last week. 2 losses on the year was last week, and then a few weeks ago against Axel. There. A false start penalty is going to be the call on the Hanover Wildcats. That's going to be their 4th accepted penalty so far here tonight. One snap, 2 went over the head of quarterback Stahlbaumer in that first half, and a turnover 2 for the Wildcats. Now pushed way outside the red zone. 3rd down and 18 is going to be the call. Ball at the 25-yard line. Here's going to be another flag. That's going to be a hold. Rikens Stahlbaumer is going to go down the right side, give a shot to fellow quarterback Gavin Turk. Well, let's see what the laundry here is on the backside. Of course, throughout the season, too, as we wind down, you can catch my coach's interviews, Coach's Corner show every day, about 5:20 after Kansas sports and local sports, too, as well. Of course, Monday, we talk to Dillon O'Dell and Father. Tuesday it is Centralia and Axel. Wednesday it is these 2 teams, Linn and Hanover. Valley Heights and Frankfurt on Thursday, and finally on Friday, Washington County and the Marysville Bulldogs. That is your place to get the inside scoop with all the head coaches, not only in the DVL, but from around the area. Of course, keep it tuned here during halftime, too. Me and Jeff are going to talk a little bit about TVO realignment. If you haven't heard, got a chance to talk with Jesse Sternad of KR92 in Belleville, Republic County, having an opportunity to come into here in the next couple years. It's going to be a timeout Hanover on this long 3rd down and a country mile. It's going to be called a 3rd down and 28 as Matt Hoyer takes his last time out here of the half. Jeff, I guess we're going to keep it though right here as we get closer to halftime. Some other TVL sports coming up this weekend. What's going on, I guess, tomorrow?
We have the TVL volleyball tournament, a big day in Washington County tomorrow. Teams from all over the area, of course, Hanover, the number 1 team in the league. just an absolutely great team. Valley Heights comes in as a 2 seed. Look for those two to be the top dogs in this one. I think it's a competitive tournament. And at 8 o'clock start tomorrow morning.
I believe 8 o'clock, yep.
At Washington County. I will have all the updates on the TVL Spotlight if you don't mind me doing that. Facebook and Twitter at TVL Spotlight. I will have updates all day long from Washington County.
Of course, the big story, too, the Wildcats, they're going in 11-0 into league play into that tournament Saturday. Third down and a country mile. 38 is going to be the call. Stallheimer's going to look back to pass. It's going to be a screen pass. Left side, incomplete as it went off the hands of his intended receiver, Alec Juniman. Hanover there just trying to sneak a man out.
And I get what they were trying to do and maybe not get the whole 28 yards on that play. And that's completely fine. You got to make that catch, though. You got to finish that out.
So a fourth down now, and 28 is going to be the call at the 35-yard line. We've seen Hanover so far here tonight on their kickoffs kick it straight up into the air. What do you think Hoyer's thinking on this one?
Why change it? Why change what you're doing? Just go for it and try to do as best as they can in this one.
It looks like they're going to go for it, though, offensively. Had a big night through the... Looks like Stallheimer's going to look back to pass. Going to take a deep shot left. Who else? Cameron Juniman coming up with the incomplete. Boy, that was in and out of the hands of Cameron Juniman, who so far here tonight has had himself a heck of an evening.
And that was a nice opportunity there. Hanover had it right in their basket and was able to, Linn was able to make that play and knock it out of there. So a big stand for the Bulldogs on a big fourth down.
Huge fourth down there for Linn. Now let's see what they can do offensively. 1:35 to work here. They're going to get the ball just short of midfield at the 35-yard line. 38-6 is our score. 1:35 left here to play in the second half. Kevin Turk with your lone touchdown for the Bulldogs. He's going to look back to pass. 4-man pressure from Hanover. He's going to be sacked. Right up the middle was coming number 24, Braden Schwartz, who's been all over the field for this Hanover defense here tonight. It's going to be a 3-yard loss on the quarterback sack for Turk, and that's going to give Linn a second down and 13 now to deal with.
And Max, I think we both agree that it is imperative for the Bulldogs to try to get a score here before the half. If they don't do that, it could be doom.
I'm going to give you one more.
Flag on the play. I believe it's going to be false start on the Bulldogs. Left side lined up and jumped.
Back in time.
And that's just a mental error for the Bulldogs. Teams don't make those kind of errors. They have to get that sewn up and figured out if they are going to hang with this Hanover team at all.
Now all of a sudden you're back down in a 2nd and 18. It's going to be at the 28-yard line of just when they thought they had a golden opportunity. Now they need to get positive yardage here on this one. Turk will be the lone man in the shotgun. They're going to go a 3-receiver set here to the left side again. Quarterback draw possibly coming. Turk goes back to pass, actually. Pressure up the middle again by the Wildcats, and that's going to be back-to-back sacks for this Hanover defense. The big men up front, Levi Griffin and Patrick Cook coming up with the big duo. And the sack. Loss on the play. That's going to be a loss of 5 on it, as now Linn, is moving backwards.
And Patrick Cook is a dude. He is just an absolute dude up front. I say that about a lot of guys, but man, he can make some plays on the defensive line.
Both go 6'2", 185 goes Cook, 230 goes Griffin. It is a heck of a 3-man front with Cameron Juniman up there on that left side. Linn will just look to run the ball now here as Turk gets the space to the left, runs through a tackle, tries to get a stiff arm down the left side, close to out of bounds, and he's going to be tagged out of bounds by a Wildcat. That's going to be a heck of a run. About a 27-yard run there by Gavin Turk, and just like that, inside the 30-yard line with 10 seconds left, Linn might have one opportunity here to get some points on the board.
Linn has the shot in this one. They can throw something out and
on a pass over the head high off there by number 25, Brigham Bruna. 7.9 seconds to go. Second and 10. And Oldie's running for his life in the backfield. Can't get away. Flag on the play. And they're going to pick the flag up. I guess no foul. Going to send us to the half with Hanover leading 38-6. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the third quarter, but first, everyone's enjoyment tonight, the USD 223 combined performances tonight by the 7th and 12th grade students from both Linn and Hanover High School. This is the second annual combine. We hope that you will enjoy it. Their musical styles and skills directed by Abby Solon and Andrea Anderson. Some of the songs we smoked on the water, A Rock and Cold Hearted. So sit down and relax this cool October fall evening and enjoy the band. We'll have the drawing right after they get done performing for the banners.
and Overwatch. It came just 7 hours after the acquisition got final approval from Britain's competition watchdog, and after Microsoft submitted a revised proposal that addressed concerns the deal would harm competition and hurt gamers.
Andy Field, ABC News.
Here's your KNDY weatherology forecast for northeast Kansas and southeastern Nebraska. Chance for scattered showers tonight, otherwise overcast skies. Winds around 44, northwest winds 20 to 25 miles per hour. Chance for scattered rain showers again tomorrow. Daytime highs approaching 53, overcast. Overcast again tomorrow night, lows of aloft around 41. Cloudy Sunday with a high of 54. 60 Monday. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Right now, 50.
Friday Night Football, Marysville at Hiawatha. District action continues. Live on AM 1570 FM 94.1. In our Friday feature game, Linn entertains Hanover live on FM 95.5. Valley Heights at Waubonsee. Frankfort entertains Axtell. Washington County is host to El Saline. Diller Odell home to Johnson Brock. Cape Rep's pregame show Friday night at 6. Our Coach's Corner Roundup follows at 6:30. 7 o'clock kickoffs with high school football live Friday on KNDY.
With recent conversations of league realignment inside the TVL, I caught up with Jesse Cernat of KREP in Belleville after last week's public meeting regarding Republic County entering the TVL. Along with Republic County looking to join the league, Troy has officially joined the Northeast Kansas League, leaving the TVL effective July 1st, 2024, with the Doniphan West School District still weighing options. Cernat comments on the reason for the realignment.
Our case, you look at the numbers going back a decade. Competitiveness is one of the biggest reasonings for this. And yes, granted, we will be bigger, want the biggest school in the Twin Valley League, but as far as participation numbers are concerned, we will not. And like we haven't really been experiencing as far as league action going back 10 years, just about every sport is sitting under 30% as far as winning percentage, and you get kids more excited about it.
Student numbers in the district have been slowly on the decline for Republic County over the last several years. Still classified as a 2A school, Republic County would be entering the league approximately the same size as current TVL schools Centralia, Valley Heights, and Omega.
The elementary is looking at numbers, that we haven't experienced since the 90s, but as far as population goes in the school, I would say dating back to 2005, we've stayed steady. So at least, though, going back to 2010 onward to now for the last 14 years, we've been hovering as far as football classification size goes in that 107 kids to 130-ish.
With a timeline laid out by Republic County of possibly joining the TVL sports schedule by as soon as next fall, Cernat continues.
Sooner the better, just because I know they're already wanting to get their TVL volleyball schedule put together for next season. Of course, I guess, we've got till the next football scheduling meeting to get that figured out, whether or not we'll be scheduling NCAA teams or the 11-man teams in the TVL that we're not going to be seeing. But then, obviously, looking at Centralia, Onega, and then Doniphan West that I believe made the jump as well, up to 11-man.
As conversations continue throughout the year, stay tuned to KNDY as we will keep you updated on everything happening in TVL.
And, of course, joined tonight by Mr. TVL Spotlight himself, Jeff Woods, as me and Jesse talked about last week, Public County possibly joining the league. Have you heard anything else from that standpoint?
I haven't heard anything officially. Obviously, we hear the same things through social media, through the conversations that you and I all have. It would be a tremendous pickup, I believe, for Republic County. I don't know the situation with Doniphan West yet. It's going to hurt to lose Troy. They were a great school, fantastic people over in Troy. But picking up a Republic County team, Republic County school, that has a lot of talented athletes and just another great place to go. And I think it would be great for those. I think it would be incredible for for that school to come in and really bolster what is already a very, very good league.
And I look at it, too, from the travel standpoint. I think that was the biggest thing when Troy and Donovan West added in. I know we'll lose one school. We'll drop down to, I believe it's 11 then in the league for Raleigh County. But how does that make it, I don't want to say so much more nice for our schools, but, those kids traveling late at night and don't have to go near as far.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's obviously, you look at the logistics of it, and travel would be so much better. I think we got used to the Troy and Donovan West travel. I think we got, used to those. And you see the districts now, especially in 8-man football, they're insane. Places that going on a Friday night. You're right. The travel on a Friday night is insane. It's not smart for any of these schools. If we were able to add someone like that, reduce that a little bit, and I think everyone would benefit from it. Everyone happier for it.
And I think, like Jeff said, too, from a competitive wise, if you look back at what Republic County has had the last couple of years, they're playing some schools, some bigger teams. So I think don't take away if you look at their record. Are going to be a big team and whatever coming in. It's competitive nonetheless. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to bring it right back here, talk about some other TVO action going on this weekend. Again, you're listening to the KNDY featured Friday night game of the week as the Hanover Wildcats lead the Linn Bulldogs 38-0.
Just like our area athletes work each day in practice to perform at their best in the big game, the staff at Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, work daily to provide the best parts and service experience when you need it most. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations. We know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one. Bruna Implement Company. Since 1947.
Hanover Hospital is your hospital close to home, where your friends and neighbors provide high-quality, family-friendly, state-of-the-art health care for you and your family, featuring holistic pain management with local personalized treatment, as well as cardiac, imaging and radiology, lab and therapy services, and emergency room facilities, all at Hanover Hospital. Hanover Hospital and the Warren Clinic are offering free sports and school physicals. Call today to schedule your appointment.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
When it comes to keeping your home warm this winter, what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with a new Rheem heating system that'll keep you warm, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort this winter.
72 degrees and I'm in heaven.
Get professional service and all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
Moe's Stop and Shop in Linn is your stop. Fuel up and fill up at Moe's Stop and Shop. They have gas available, plus they have drinks, snacks, and a whole lot more. Your convenience store is Moe's Stop and Shop. Find them right off the highway in Linn. Moe's Stop and Shop.
Back here in Linn, where the Bulldogs trail 38-6 at half versus Hanover, continuing our chat with TVL Sports Spotlight's own Jeff Wirtz. Of course, you can give a shout-out, too, on Facebook. Give him a follow. And, of course, as always, during our regional games, listen to his look around the league every Friday night. So, Jeff, as we look around the league, I know we're getting ready for league volleyball, but also some cross-country action happening, too, as well.
Yes, we had cross-country yesterday and a great athletic day for the TVL. The Axtell girls and Washington County boys, vice versa, the Washington County girls, Mackenzie Baker, the lead runner for Washington County, she gets the gold medal, 22:01:19, finishing just ahead of Gracie Grable. Axel's Grady Bussing took the boys' title in 17:20. All great times. I have all of those posted on the Facebook page. Just a very competitive sport in the Twin Valley League. Kind of gets overlooked a little bit in the fall with all of the other great athletes, but TVL cross country was so competitive this year and really, really good. Again, I have all of those posted on both Facebook and Twitter.
And of course, being a cross country guy myself, 17 minutes to run 3.1 miles. That's a heck of a time there for those things.
I couldn't run 3.1 miles in 17 days. So.
That is true. That is true. Now, another one coming up here, we talked about it a little bit, but TVL tournament kicking off tomorrow, too, in Washington.
Yes, volleyball tournament going on tomorrow. As I said earlier, Hanover, the number 1 seed, they look to be a strong contender to win the whole thing. Valley Heights is going to be also a big threat for them. They are the number 2. Just down the line, you go top 7, really, in the Twin Valley League in volleyball, and you've got competitive teams that you're probably going to see at sub-states and states, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow as much as I was tonight.
And we weren't even talking about there for a second, Centralia and Frankfurt, too, at 3 and 4. And, of course, as these teams get into sub-state, we'll post our state schedules for volleyball at KNDYRadio.com. You can keep up with all the TVL action with Jeff Wirtz on the TVL Spotlight on Facebook. But, of course, we'll have state coverage of volleyball coming up the 27th and 28th of October. We're going to take our last time out here before we bring you second half action as the Hanover Wildcats are leading Linn Bulldogs 38-6 at half.
October is Cooperative Month, and Blue Valley Technologies is celebrating. Join us on Friday, October 27th. For Drive-Thru Donut Day. Swing through on your way to work or school and have breakfast on us at our west parking lot from 7 to 10 a.m. We'll be giving away donuts, hot apple cider, coffee, special merchandise, and 2 chances to win $25 Blue Valley bill credits. We hope to see you on Friday, October 27th in Home City.
I know it takes good hands to place the winning kick. This is Jack Limmer, holder of the Big 12 champion Kansas State Wildcats. Inline Construction of Marysville specializes in concrete, commercial, and residential construction. Call them today at 785-562-5525 to plan and execute your building project. When you hire Inline, rest assured you'll be in good hands from start to finish.
You're up before the rooster crows, and your day doesn't end until the last chore is done. Farming and ranching is more than what you do. It's who you are. Blue Valley Insurance has been protecting hardworking farmers just like you by providing the customized coverage you need to protect your hard-earned dreams. From small family farms to medium-sized growers and ranches, we can help you secure the coverage to help meet your needs. Visit any of our Blue Valley Insurance offices in Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, and Marysville.
Hanover leading this one 38-6 just before the second half tip. Of course, if you're looking for some college football action this weekend, keep it tuned right here to KNDY. We are your home for both KU and K-State football. KU is going to be taking on Oklahoma State down in the south there. That's going to be a 30 kick for the Jayhawks as they look to continue their winning ways, get 2 in a row, and continue their Big 12 march. 2 p.m. pregame is going to kick off right here on FM 95.5.
And here we go in the second half. Number 99, Noe Chantilly Lace kicking off for the Bulldogs. Back deep, number 3.
Texas Tech for a 6 p.m. kickoff there. That's going to be a 4 o'clock pregame getting underway with Wyatt Thompson and the gang. Here in Linn, 38-6 is our score. Took until midway through the second quarter for Linn to finally put one on the board. But we'll see what they can do here. First defensively. Hanover will receive the second half kick. It's going to be a boot here left side. I believe Linn touched it before the 10-yard mark. It's still going to be a fumble right in front of the Linn bench. Let's see what the call is here by the official. The group of Bulldogs in the boot, the Wildcats, is the call, and it's going to be Linn. Linn recovers the second half kickoff on that onside kickoff. Heck of a gamble there by Coach Kuhlman.
but how crucial was that gamble? They needed to come out with a surprise, multiple surprises in this third quarter. That gets them a little bit. Now let's see if they can capitalize at all in this opportunity.
They will start with their best field position so far here tonight. Inside the Hanover 40-yard line, ball's going to be placed at the 38. Turk will be your back in the backfield as he exploded there for a few big runs in the second half. But on that one, that Linn front line steps up for a run of no gain for Kevin Turk.
Hanover just got low on that, out-padded the Linn offensive line, and Turk just had nowhere to go.
Turk so far here tonight, 18 carries, 82 yards unofficially, 1 touchdown to his name. That game with 3:47 left to play in the second quarter on a 23-yard touchdown scramper, where we really saw the explosiveness of this senior here for the Bulldogs, and how important has he been for this team this year?
Oh, he's crucial. He is the guy for Linn. He has to make some big plays each and every game, and he does it with a smile on his face and ready to go. Has
been doing it now for a couple years, and he breaks into the open field inside the 15, down to the 5-10, strength, power for a touchdown. There is a flag back in the backfield, though, on that Linn touchdown. Let's see what the play is, but boy, the power from Turk really showed off on that one.
He got grabbed by the shirt tail. I don't know how stretchy that shirt was. He must have been wearing a XXX T-shirt.
It's going to be a holding call on Linn, a deadly penalty for the Bulldogs there on that one, as they were looking for that one explosive play to stay with the Wildcats here in this one. They finally got it, but a holding penalty will march them back.
That might be the backbreaker for Linn. They had that opportunity. They got the opportunity, took the chance, and got it, and then gets called back. That has to hurt for Trevor Coleman and the Linn Bulldogs.
Had an opportunity, too, in the second half. Linn fumbled it down inside their own 20-yard line. Hanover gave Linn excellent field position, but wasn't able to capitalize. Second time now here where we thought Linn had one in their grasp, but taken away because of a penalty. Second down and 10 now on the holding ball with Gillies just inside the 30-yard line at the 31-yard line of the Bulldogs. Turk's going to run power right side again, bevied up for about a gain of 2. Hanover doing a good job on that one of stopping them as they try and run quarterback power up the middle.
And the far side of the Linn offensive line really had no one to block there. They weren't exactly sure what that scheme was from Hanover, and that play snuffed out quickly.
Hanover a few wrinkles out there for him so far here tonight. But the front three for the Wildcats has been impressive. Dean Lupin now out there as your nose guard for this Hanover defense, along with Levi Griffith and Cameron Junimit. Shotgun formation now for Turk. He's going to look right now, looks left, now runs to that right side. Quarterback pressure comes up the middle, tries to find a man on that right side. That was Grayson Oldie. It's going to be a incomplete pass. And now a third down and forever.
That was the longest time that he's had in the backfield. There was no pressure on him for the longest time, and not able to make that play. Linn just falling all over themselves right now.
Fourth down is actually the call. Fourth down and 20 from the 32-yard line now. Linn, if you're just joining us, had an opportunity to score, but a holding penalty called back. A 37-yard touchdown run by quarterback Gavin Turk. Turk will be in the backfield, one receiver right, two to his left. We're going to go for it on fourth down and 20. Looking deep with the quarterback spy. Now he tries to get out of the pocket, uses his legs, tosses it downfield, has a man. It's going to be over his head, incomplete, looking for Grayson Oldie, and a turnover on down, but now a late flag on the play. It looks like on the defensive side for Hanover. We'll see what this one is about. Personal foul on the defense is going to give Linn a fresh set of downs.
And really not exactly sure what happened on the backside of that play, but a big penalty, tough penalty for Hanover. And Coach Matt Hoyer is not a happy camper right now.
Threw it over on the side. That Turk rolled out to his right, possibly maybe got a didn't see it exactly from my vantage point as I was looking to where that ball goes, but that's going to be a saving grace for the Bulldogs here as they're going to march all the way down into Hanover territory, down inside of the 35-yard line. So it still will be fourth down, but it goes from fourth down and 20 to fourth down and about 5 now for the Bulldogs. We've seen Linn so far in this contest try and keep the ball on the ground. They haven't been afraid to throw it, but their best success has come on the ground when Turk follows his big fullback, Dylan Oldie, right up the middle. So let's see what the play call here is from the coaching staff. 2 receivers left, late to get into the play. It's going to be a timeout by Coach Kuhlman, and we're going to take an half. Hanover leading this one against Linn.
Agriculture. Our country was built on it. Our children are fed by it. No one quite understands the unique needs of the farmer like United Bank and Trust. Whether you raise crops or livestock, you need the right equipment at the right time. Our ag loans can help you acquire and maintain that equipment when and where you need it. Contact one of our experienced ag lenders today. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Ricky's Cafe in Hanover ain't just good, it's home. From their daily specials to a full menu, choose your favorite served fresh, hot, and fast. Your family when you stop at Ricky's Cafe, and you're welcome anytime. Enjoy the delicious menu choices, and of course, when you're hosting an event, bring Ricky's Catering along. With a variety of options available, always at affordable prices. Call for your next engagement and count on Ricky's Cafe at Hanover.
4 now for the Bulldogs. Inside positive territory. There comes a blitz down the left side. Turk's going to find a man near side, in and out of the hands of his fullback, Dylan Oldie. Couldn't quite hold on to that ball. Jeff had mentioned it a time or two so far here in the night. It's a cold evening. Probably tough catching that leather coming out of the hot hands of Gavin Turk.
Once again, that was a laced ball. He had a little bit of stank on it, and it just hit the wide receiver in the hands and was not catchable.
Now, as we look around the league here, Jeff, did we have any scoring updates we wanted to pass along while we got a second?
The Axel did finish off Frankfort 46-0. That one game ending early. Centralia leads Riverside 26-8. Valley Heights with a lead on 40-20 lead on Wabaunsee. That one coming in the third quarter as well.
Some competitive games around the league. There's going to be a run by Juneman late in that play. The ball came out. Let's see what the official call is for Linn, and it is going to be a turnover. Wildcats, second one of the night here as Hanover puts it on the ground. Alec Juneman's second fumble of the night. Had a good job, picked up about 8 yards on that play, but continued to fight for some extra yardage. Coughed it one up. Now we're going to give Linn the ball back right after they couldn't convert on that fourth down.
And Lynn's got to get a little confidence out of this because they've forced several turnovers now, and they need to get the opportunities back. And again, I keep saying it, capitalize on the opportunities that they're given.
Score shows 38-6, but it's felt closer than that here all night. An option play down to the right side. Opening up is that Hanover defense. Gain of about 3 to 4 yards, we're going to call it.
See where they spot it.
Dylan Oldie's going to pitch that, catch that. Gain of actually maybe a yard is only going to be the call. Thought he got a little closer on that one, but nonetheless, second down and 10 now. Second down and 9, Ball inside Hanover territory just across the midfield strike at the 39-yard line.
And here's where time really starts to become a factor. Even though we're only in the third quarter, Linn needs to score multiple times here.
Turk's going to look to power left side, finds a little bit of a hole up the middle, bails forward for about 5 yards there on his 20th run of the night. He'll bring up, though, a third down where Linn has had trouble so far here tonight converting.
As you said, Linn not good on third down tonight, and faced with another one here. If the Hanover defense can step up, and I think they can on this one, it could be a really troublesome night for Linn the rest of the way.
High formation will be the call. Grayson holding back in at quarterback. He's going to hand it off to Gavin up the middle, close to first down. I believe the near side judge is going to come in short on that 3rd down and 6. Awfully short is what they're giving him.
After hitting a terrible Turk a few times.
4-yard pickup is going to be the call on the 3rd down play. So now 4th and 2 from almost the exact same spot Linn had it moments ago where they could not convert on that pass. A play where Gavin Turk had a man open in the flat, but just off the hands of Dylan Oldie. I formation now. Turk will be your back with Dylan in front of him. Hanover going towards the front of the line. They're going to try right side power. It's going to be close. Hanover saying they stopped them. Let's see where this line judge comes in at. It's going to be close, and it will be short. Turnover on down. Linn not able to get that 4th down play across the line of scrimmage, and another turnover on downs for the Bulldogs.
And this just has to be absolute agony for Trevor Coolman. Just cannot get that big play, cannot make that statement play. And Kurt Hanover, because they have stepped up in those opportunities and shut Linn down.
Defense for Hanover there was mine on the run the entire time. Up the middle is going to go Juneman as he continues his big night. Right up the middle for 15 yards goes Alec Juneman as he pushes his way into Hanover territory here on this first play of their drive. 79 yards now for Juneman, 1 touchdown, but 2 fumbles on the night so far. But there, a good run right up the middle.
Inside Bulldog territory up to 35.
And Hanover just can continue to run this ball and really eat off some time here with this big lead.
7:24 left to play here. 3rd quarter action. 38-6 is the score. Right side, there goes Stahlbaumer. He's going to be tackled down by the Linn Bulldogs over on the far side in front of the Hanover bench. Big tackle there for the Bulldogs by Dylan Oldie. Wrestled Stahlbaumer to the ground, but not after a gain of 4.
Stahlbaumer picks up 4 on the play.
And again, Hanover just content with running this down a little bit and getting the yards that they need to and keeping that Linn offense off the field.
Running back to the right now of Stahlbaumer will be Juneman. Gene will be split out here on the near side where we've seen him come in motion a time or two. There's going to be a bad snap handled by Stahlbaumer, but a loss of 7 there for Stahlbaumer as once again a bad snap puts Hanover in a bad situation on 2nd down.
Do you think Monday that the center quarterback exchange might be something that Coach Matt Hoyer talks about at their practices?
I think it's going to be. I had an opportunity to watch Hanover a few weeks ago. Then Blue Valley brought it up once already, but 3 snaps went over the head of the quarterback as Coach Hoyer then space tackled by Turk. Juneman's going to continue to drive forward for about 8 yards on the play. Gets up to the 30-yard line. We're going to call it the 31, I suppose. And that's going to bring up 4th down. 7-yard gain there for Juneman as Hanover continues to march this clock down. Under 5:30 left to play here, 3rd quarter. Hanover leading 38-6. In formation now for Stahlbaumer. 2 receivers left as he runs that side. Quarterback power. He's got the 1st down, or pretty close anyway. We're going to go ahead and give it to him on the 60-yard pickup there by Reichen Stahlbaumer, because that's going to keep the chains moving for the Wildcats. Of course, keep it tuned right here to KNDY after the contest. Farm Bureau Insurance Scoreboard Show brought to you by Patrick Moody of Marysville and Bryce Leonard of Washington. Twice each hour, every game night, right here on KNDY as we bring you scores from around the area. Of course, if you're looking for some more football on our sister station, FM 94.1, AM 1570, Marysville Bulldogs make the trip east to face the Hiawatha Redhawks. Here in this one, 38-6 is the score. Stahlbaumer looks back at the pass. He's going to find his man. That will be Juneman. Pass is complete, but that's going to be it, I think, for Juneman. A gain of no yardage on that one. There is a flag on the play, a personal foul on the offense. You don't see that one very often. That's going to be the 6th penalty accepted.
And I've been extremely impressed with Stahlbomber, especially here in the second half. He has really made some waves. Just his improvisation, his ability to make something out of nothing, and he's done a very good job of it, especially here in the second half.
And through the air, too, in that first half, a lot of yak yardages, but 7 for 13, 124 yards through the air. There's going to be a pitch play near side to Olgene. Olgene's going to try and get the edge inside the 20 or right at the 20-yard line. Olgene will be pushed out of bounds. We're going to give him a pickup of 7 on that one. Aiden Olgene with 1 touchdown so far here on the night. That 25-yard scamper with 6:41 left to go in the second quarter will be his second carry here of the night as Hanover continues to pound the rock on the ground.
And this is what they need to do. They go for it here on 4th down. An important play here. If they can get this, it really could hurt the momentum of the Bulldogs.
And with this big important down, Coach Matt Hoyer is going to want to take a timeout. We're taking it with him. You're listening to Friday Night Football here on KNBY.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Out of bounds, right in front of the Linn bench. We're going to see where the marker is. It's going to be close to a first down marker. Just like that, Linn gets a nice chunk of yardage on first down, and I think that's been the story so far here tonight, is Linn has been bevied by negative plays or only gains of 1 or 2 on first and second down, putting them in wrong third down positions or wrong fourth down position. Here you're on a second and short. Got to be able to capitalize with the ball at the 25.
I feel like Gavin Turk right now could run through a zoo, carry about 4 bears behind him, and still get to the other side of the zoo.
We've seen him take about 3 or 4 Hanover Wildcats on each run so far here tonight. A strong back, yes, indeed. Right up the middle, it will be hurt could be enough for a first down, and over 100 yards unofficially goes Gavin Turk on the ground, 102 according to my count so far here tonight, and a lot of it coming here in this second half. We do have a flag, though. It's going to go against Hanover, so the 7th accepted penalty from Matt Hoyer and his Wildcats here tonight.
After the play, a little bit of excessive celebration. I think a Hanover player thought he was able to take the ball away. They fumbled, but an excessive celebration penalty there.
The excessive celebration penalty is going to move the ball from the 30-yard line of Linn all the way up to about the 35-yard line of the Wildcats. So into enemy territory. Here goes the Bulldogs. Let's see what they can do with just under 4 minutes to play here, third quarter. I formation now for Linn. It will be Grayson Oldie under center with Dylan at the fullback and Gavin Turk in the halfback possession. 2 tight ends tight now. Power formation for the Bulldogs. We're going to go left side sweep, no fake pass tip, but finally caught by his receiver. That's going to be Connor Oldie, or excuse me, yes, Connor Oldie with his second completion here of the night. It's going to be a 15-yard line, or 15 yards, as Grayson Oldie is finally able to hit that man on that quick out near side.
Kind of a reverse tip drill there. The wide receiver catching it off of the DB's hands and getting that extra yardage. A lucky play there for Linn.
Lucky play nonetheless, but a first down for the Bulldogs just outside of the red zone. Ball at the 21-yard line of Hanover. Power formation. Dylan Oldie will be the lone back in the backfield. Receiver split out right. It's going to be a pitch to him. Almost a fumble. Oldie's going to be taken down by a horse collar, and that's going to be another penalty on one of the Wildcats here tonight. Just can't have that defensive end. I believe that was Cameron Jr. who got his hand up near the horse collar of Oldie. It was just a little bit off, too. Oldie had to slow his route down just to catch that ball, but doing a good job nonetheless. A gain of about 2 is going to be the call before the penalty. Referee still discussing it here at the point of attack. a holding call is actually going to be the call on the offense and a horse collar on the defense. Those penalties are going to offset, so not accepted penalty there for Hanover. We're just going to replay first down again. Not very often do you see two penalties on the same play. Setting penalties here for both squads. Redo first down. We'll see what they do here. Oldie Lone back in the backfield. Now Turk Motion's back there. We're going to hand it off to Turk right side. Turk breaks one tackle, carries about two Wildcats with him. So about a 3-yard gain there for Gavin Turk as Hanover just continues to methodically march it down here, down the field.
2:50 to go in the third. No score yet. Hold on.
38-6, still our score here. Third quarter action. It's been this way since the third quarter, since halftime. Hanover came out hot and scored the first 38 points unanswered on Linn, but Linn driving here in the second half inside the red zone now. I formation with Oldie and Turk in the backfield. It's going to be a fake to Turk, taken down in the backfield. Cameron June and then making for that one.
Cameron Juneman comes through.
Grayson Oldie could not get away from the outstretched arms of Juneman. That's going to be a loss of about 8 for Linn, and not the way the Bulldogs wanted to move on that one.
But I'll tell you why I don't hate that. He kept that ball. He could have just as easily tried to pitch that thing out. Ends up a fumble, and Hanover goes the opposite way with it. Smart to hold on to that ball and just take the loss of yard.
Saw that twice last week in the Marysville Valley Heights game where the quarterback had that option play but was hit and wanted to make that extra, effort, try and get it to his running back. Resulted in a fumble. Here, Linn will keep possession on the smart play. Turk back at quarterback. He's going to look to pass. Now he's going to step up the middle. Bounces off one tackle. Finally taken down by the Linn defense. That was Tanner Bruna getting in there on the tackle. Gain of about 2 for Turk, but now all of a sudden fourth down and extra long for the Bulldogs.
So many opportunities on third and fourth down. So many chances for the Bulldogs, and not a good track record right now for Linn.
Third down and 14 is going to be the call ball on the 20-yard line, or fourth down, Fourth down and 13, ball at the 25-yard line. 1:02 left to play here. Third quarter action. Turk will motion a man outside as we have trips to the left. Going in motion will be Connor Oldie. Now Turk's going to be pressured. Cameron Juneman. Turk throws it up. Intercepted. No. Pass complete on the far side to Connor Oldie. In and out of the hands of a Wildcat defender. It's going to be close to a first down. But let's see where the official mark is. Boy, Gavin Turk threw that one up for an absolute prayer, and it was answered. First down, Bulldogs. We're going to call it a 13.5-yard reception by Connor Oldie on fourth down and 13.
Terrible Turk, the ball carrier, takes it inside the 10 to about the 9. The second about 7 from the Wildcat 9-yard line. Less than 20 to play in the third. The score remains 38-6 favor the Wildcats. Diesel Dillon, the ball carrier, up the middle. Takes it right at the 5-yard line, I believe. Be about 3rd and 3 when we go to the fourth quarter. Hanover leading 38-6 with Linn threatening. we go to the fourth quarter, folks, on a windy night here in the Dog Pound. Bulldogs behind 38-6 and threatening. Going to have the ball right outside the 5-yard line. Looks like they can get a first down. About the 2. Takes it all the way in. Terrible Turk for a 5-yard touchdown run for the Bulldogs to bring the score 38-12. 2 points pending. So number 4, Turk, eludes a tackler and takes it in. The Bulldogs line up for a 2-point conversion. Up the middle, but they say no good, and they're right there at the goal line. They make a stop. So 11:49 to go in the game. The Bulldogs 12 and the Wildcats 38, and they receive the kickoff.
Go, go, fight, fight. Hey, let's go, big black and white. Go, go, fight, fight. Hey, let's go, big black and white. Go, go, fight, fight. Hey, let's go, big black and white. Go, go, fight, fight. Hey, let's go, big black and white. Go, go, fight, fight. Hey, let's go, big black and white. Go, go, fight, fight. Hey, let's go, big black and white. Go, go, fight, fight. Hey, let's go, big black and white. Go, go, fight, fight. Hey, let's go, big black and white. Go, go, fight, fight. Let's go, Dogs.
Number 99, Noe Chandelli, back to kick for the Bulldogs. Back deep for the Wildcats will be number 3, Brody Sedlacek. Gets the boot away. Fair catch called there by number 25, Brigham Bruna. For the Wildcats to take over inside Bulldog territory. Got good field position off the kick.
Come on, black team. Come on, fellas.
Pitch to number 10, and he runs carrying a Bulldog with him. Aiden Holgen takes her all the way down inside the 25. Will be 1st and 10 Wildcats. That's the Bulldog 24.5-yard line. Connor Odie rather, holds on to take him down. Holden, the ball carrier, takes it up. One Bulldog misses, and Wyatt Wyke runs him down, but not for a gain, about 6. 2nd and 4. Inside the Bulldogs 20-yard line. Under 11 to go in the game. Stallbomber takes it down the field for about 10 yards, and the Bulldogs, after number 45, Diesel Dillon, runs him out after a 10-yard gain. Inside the 10, looks like it'll be first and goal, Wildcats. Right inside the 10 of the Bulldogs. Timeout, Dogs. First and goal, Wildcats inside the Bulldog 10. Up the middle, number 18, Alex Juniman takes it all the way up the middle for a Wildcat touchdown. They run the score 44-12 with 2-point pending. Throws it over the middle for a 2-point to Tanner Bruna. 10:34 to go in the game. Hanover 46, Linn 12.
Black and white, black and white. 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 Let's go.
Hayden Barron is doing the kicking for the Wildcats. Back deep for the Bulldogs, number 5, Connor Oldie. And Oldie takes it and gets around, makes one Wildcat miss. Takes all the way to about the 32-yard line. Maybe the 33-yard line. Would Bulldogs take over first and 10 from their own 33-yard line. 10:27 to go in the game. Up the middle, but a whole pack of Wildcats were there. 21, 32, and 24 were all in on the tackle. A loss of about a half yard on the play. Be 2nd and 11 for the Dogs. Trap back. Back to Turk. No gain on the play. Be third and 11. From the Bulldog 33-yard line. Turk the ball carrier. Flag on the play. Going to be a hold on the Bulldogs. Back to Bulldogs, clear back to the 24-yard line. Third and about 20 for the Dogs. Third down. And the pass out in the flat goes through number 5, Connor Odie's hands. Ball's incomplete. Be fourth down for the Bulldogs in a bunch. From inside the 25-yard line. And the punt gets blocked. Turk gets hammered in the backfield. And Hanover will take over inside the Linn 20. No blocking up front, and I got through the line and took care of the punt for the Wildcats will take over at the 19-yard line. Juneman off the left side. Alec Juneman takes it off for just about a first down. It'll be about a yard short. Be 2nd and 1 from inside the 10-yard line of the Bulldogs. Juneman up the middle. Number 52 gets a hand on him, gets him down, and a little help. Not before 5 yards. The 1st and goal, Hanover. From the 5-yard line. Juneman, the ball carrier, off the left side. Didn't quite get there. Going to be a little short. It'll be 2nd and goal. Right outside the Bulldog goal line. Quarterback sneak, and he takes it in for a touchdown. Regan Stahlbomber, quarterback sneaks it. Move the score. Hanover 52, Linn 12, 2-point pending. right side. Juniman walks into the end zone for the 2-point. And now to run the score to 54 for the Wildcats. 12 for the Linn Bulldogs with 7:07 to go in the game.
No. Go, dogs, go. We're the dogs, the mighty dogs, the black and gold. Say it loud, say it proud. Go, dogs, go. Go, dogs, go. Go, dogs, go. We're the dogs, the mighty dogs, the black and gold. Say it loud, say it proud. Go, dogs, go. Go, dogs, go. Go, dogs, go. We're the dogs, the mighty dogs, the black and gold. Say it loud, say it proud. Go, dogs, go. Go, dogs, go. Go, dogs, go. Go, dogs.
Welcome back to Linn, Kansas. For the Linn fans here,
Hayden Barron's kicking off for the Wildcats. Back deep, Connor Odie for the Bulldogs. 7:07 to go in the game. And he gets the boot away. And Odie wanders into the end zone, touchback. Bulldogs will take it over to 15, first and 10 Dogs from their own 15-yard line. Trailing 54-12. Pitch back to Turk, and he takes her, looks like for about 7 yards. Second and about 2 for the Dogs at the 23-yard line of the Wildcats. 6:40 to play in the game. Bulldogs down at 54-12. Pitch in the backfield, and a host of Wildcats are there to meet. Number 4, Turk, 24-7, 21-4, and 25 are all in there for a pack of Wildcats. Flag on the play. Holding on the Bulldogs. They will take the penalty, back it up. It'll be second and about 12 from inside the 15-yard line of the Bulldogs. Hit in the backfield. Terrible Turk had no chance there to get back to the line of scrimmage. Did gain about a yard on that after hitting the backfield by 3 Wildcats. Third down. And about 14 from inside their own 15. 5:30 to go in the game. A pitch to Terrible Turk over there, runs over a couple Wildcats on the way to the first down marker, first one, and will gain about 4 on the play. Maybe. Be 4th and 10 from right outside the 15. Can't see who was in on the tackle there for the Wildcats. I think number 2 and 21. the pass. Oh, he almost threw it into a host of Wildcats, and they held on to it for a second, and it came out, so falls incomplete. And Linn will turn it over on downs. 3 Hanover Wildcats out there waiting in the flats. And they'll take over 1st and 10 from inside the Bulldog 20. Number 14, the freshman Kedrick Cohorst, the ball carrier. He picks up about 4 on the play. Be second and about 6. Right at the Bulldog 15-yard line. 4 minutes to go in the game. Freshman Kedrick Cohorst takes it up the middle for a Wildcat touchdown. For about 20 yards inside the 20, takes it all the way. And that'll make it 60-12 with 3:51 to go. And I believe that's the Mercier 45-point rule. That'll be the ball game. Hanover wins it. 3:51 to go in the fourth. 60, Linn 12. Thanks, sports fans, for coming out tonight on this cold fall night. And volleyball tournament tomorrow. Everybody like to see you there, and everybody have a safe trip home. This is Brian and Randy signing off here from Linn at a Division II 8-man ball game.